Hey kids, this is video 2. We're going to look at this first example. We're going to make some s'mores, and to make a s'more I need 1 chocolate, 1 marshmallow, and 2 graham crackers to make that 1 s'more. But in this problem I have more ingredients, so I want to know how many s'mores I can make. So I have 12 chocolates, I have 5 marshmallows, and I have 8 graham crackers. Now this example might seem a little silly, but that's sometimes it's easier to see what's going on if we can use something as mediocre as making some s'mores. Now currently I don't know how many s'mores I'm making, so my last column is going to be a 0, and this is called my before. And I like to highlight my before so that it stands out amongst all these numbers that you will eventually see below. So back to my example here. I'm going to work in a systematic approach. I'm going to work from left to right, and my change is I'm going to see, okay, what if I use all 12 chocolate bars? Okay, so I want to use all 12 chocolate bars. How many s'mores am I going to make? But more importantly, do I have enough marshmallows and do I have enough graham crackers to make that s'more? So if I ever get to a point that I don't have enough, then this doesn't work anymore. So I can't use all of those 12 chocolates up. So if I'm going to use these 12 chocolates up, I need to know how many marshmallows that is. And I'm going to use what's called my mole ratio that I mentioned in video 1, and that's the numbers in front. So 1 chocolate to 1 marshmallow. That's 1 to 1. 1 to 1 times the 12 means I would need 12 marshmallows for 12 bars of chocolate. Now, do I have enough? I look back at that before. That's why I highlighted it. And I only had 5. So I don't have enough. Not enough. And you might want to draw horizontal rows like this to make them stand out. So I don't have enough of that. So I can't do all 12 chocolates. So what if I use all 5 marshmallows? How many s'mores would I make? And more importantly, would I have enough of everyone else? So 5 marshmallows. So I come over to the graham cracker here, and I'm going to use the 5 marshmallows. And how many graham crackers would I need for 5 marshmallows? So I use that mole ratio from where I started from 1 marshmallow to 2 graham crackers. And when I multiply that, I get 10 graham crackers is what I would need. And do I have enough graham crackers? Remember, we highlighted that for a reason. No, I don't have enough. Not enough. So I can't do that change, so I can cross that out if you want to. I like to use highlighting so that when I look back at this, I know what happened. So I didn't have enough here. I didn't have enough here, which is why I crossed them out. So let's try, well, how many s'mores would I make with 8 graham crackers? More importantly, would I have enough of these other ingredients? So I'm going to subtract out my 8 graham crackers. I'm going to subtract out my 8 graham crackers here, but I got to do that ratio to figure out how many marshmallows I'd need if I had 8 graham crackers. So I had a 2 here, so I got to put my 2 graham crackers in the denominator to 1 marshmallow. So for every 2 graham crackers, I need 1 marshmallow. And 2 goes into 8 4 times 1. So I would need 4 marshmallows is what I would need. And do I have enough? Well, I had 5. So yes, that works. So now let's go over here to chocolate. Let's see if I have enough. So subtract out my 8 graham crackers. I'm going to go ahead and put in that ratio that I talked about that allows me to figure out how many. So 2 graham crackers to 1 chocolate. The graham crackers, so I would need 2 goes into 8 4 times, so I would need 4 chocolates. And remember, that's subtract. And do I have enough? Yes. So my last row is my after, and this is where your answer comes from. So 4 from 12 is going to get us 8 chocolates left over. And 4 from 5 means I have 1 marshmallow left over. And then 8 from 8 means I have 0 graham crackers left. And now I get to figure out how much s'mores I can actually make. How many do I get to eat? So it all started from here. So I'm going to add 8 graham crackers to the side. Now notice on the product side it's add because I'm figuring out how much I'm producing. So 8 graham crackers, and I started with a 2 graham crackers. So we got to convert those graham crackers to s'mores. Okay, so 2 goes into 8 4 times. I add a numerator of 1. So I have 4 graham crackers that are made. So let's answer these questions. How many timeout, 4 s'mores are made. So how many s'mores are made? 4. Which was used up first? That was the graham crackers. What was left over are marshmallows and chocolates. Right below that, you will see that I have a box with some definitions in here. So this is not only stoichiometry, but this is limiting and excess reagent or reactants. And a limiting is what's used up first. It limits how much I made. I couldn't make any more s'mores, even though I had enough chocolate. I couldn't make any more s'mores because my graham crackers ran out first. And then your excess is what you have left over. So I had extra chocolate left over. I had extra marshmallows. Again, I couldn't make any more s'mores because I didn't have that critical graham cracker left. So in this example, what was the limiting reactant? Yes, that's the graham cracker because it ran out first. And then how much excess reactant and how much of each do I have? And that's what we already figured out. We have 8 chocolate bars and we have 1 marshmallow left. Now this was just using something as simple as making s'mores to show you this table, and in our next example we'll actually use real chemistry.